Okay, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, wa salatu wa salam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Final part. final final part of this series, parenting advice. It took a little bit longer than I had intended it to take. But that's what happens, you know what I mean? Like, I understand that people don't like to sit through an hour long, lecture. So I broke the pieces into 10 parts, inshallah. And we're going to close off with this one. It may be a little bit longer, but I don't think it's going to be anyway. Because these are short and simple advices. They're not rules. I'm not a scholar, sheikh, whatever. I'm just your brother who, alhamdulillah, speaks and listens a lot. So I repeat what I hear, hopefully whatever is authentic of what I hear, and correct, inshallah, what isn't. May Allah guide us to what pleases Him. And that's all. It's not, I'm not a scholar. I'm not anyone important like that. I'm just your brother who has some advices. So moving on to what Luqman has said to his son. He says, don't turn your faces away from people arrogantly. One of the things that, because we're dealing with religious issues earlier, along with the salat and stuff like that, learn how to pray, Ya bunayya qama salat wa'mur bil ma'ruf, enjoining good, not worshipping anyone else besides Allah. And one of the things that people don't like about religion, especially, is that religious people tend to be a little bit boastful. Well, a lot boastful, actually, in some cases. Like, they found it. So now everybody else is like under their shoes. So when they go to people that stupid, they do this to them. And I've heard of quote unquote religious people doing this. We confuse religiosity with self-righteousness a lot. And then you wonder why people don't like religion. It's not that they don't like religion. It's that they don't like religious people. And one of the things that Luqman is telling his son is don't do that to people. Don't turn your face like at them. Okay, you're praying. You're not worshipping anyone else. You found the haqq. Help other people to do that. Because honestly, if you're not a better person because of your Islam, then check yourself regarding your Islam. Because Islam should make you a better person. It should give you better manners, better standards, better behavior, and more and kindness to people. Because you worship Allah, who is Ghafur Rahim, and you're expecting mercy from Him. So show mercy to the people. Now, what's wrong is wrong. Not to say you should let everything go and not say what's wrong, because you should. But there's ways to do that. There's ways to do that. You don't just, you're stupid. Turn your face away. You don't pray? Puh. You don't wear hijab? Puh. Whatever. Don't do that to people. You have to say what's wrong. Say it. Not to say you should let everything go. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to pray. And we have idiots now that are saying weird things, and they're defending Islam, and they're trying to be funny about it. And they're going the other way. So everything is okay for them. Right? There's bizarre tweets, and I'm going to deal with that another time probably, hopefully, if I think it's a good idea. Because really, we have a lot of people who want to show how not religious they are, so they become basically just like everybody else. Everything is okay, no worries, no problem, everything. No, you have to be correct, but there's ways to do it. And don't walk through the earth like you own it. Sometimes you'll hear speakers doing that. I heard one brother, he was on Twitter doing a Q&A, and one of his Twitter people, and I was listening to him. One of his Twitter people comes on and asks him, "Could you follow me?" It's simple. Could you follow me? It could be yes or no. It could be anything. You don't have to follow people who ask you to follow them. But he said, "I'm a leader, not a follower." Well, you don't have to answer like that. There's no need to answer like that. If you're religious, show some tolerance. Say, bro, really, I'll check what you have to say, and then if I like it, I'll follow you. It's easy to be kind to people, and it's free. So don't walk through the earth like that. That's what Luqman is saying to his son. Don't do that. And lower your voice. Be moderate in your pace and lower your voice. Some people think that a loud voice is a strong voice. But Luqman is saying that the worst of all voices is the braying of the hamira, the donkey. Just because you got a loud voice doesn't necessarily mean you got a strong voice. The strongest person I know is the quietest person I know. That's the truth. I know a lot of people, alhamdulillah, and I've managed to meet a lot of people. And the strongest person that I've ever met is also one of the quietest people that I've ever met. Donkeys make a lot of noise, but does anybody care what they have to say? You don't have to be loud. You can sometimes raise your voice when you need to. When you need to. Because, we have people like Umar al-Khattab who had a strong voice. Khalid Walid, strong voice. But that doesn't mean that they were obnoxious and loud all the time, just for the sake of being loud. Sometimes you need to raise up your voice. Muhammad ﷺ is said to have raised his voice in the khutbah. Sometimes you need to do that, but it's not a constant thing. Some people, you see them and they're always loud. All the time loud. In the bus, loud. In the streets, loud. Dealing with people, loud. All the time. And they think that they're strong, and they're not. They're just loud. So Luqman is telling his son, lower your voice. Be moderate in your pace and in your speech. Be moderate. Sometimes you need to raise your voice, but don't make it a constant thing. Donkeys make a lot of noise. Nobody cares what they have to say, right? So teach your kids like that. You don't need to be yelling and screaming through the masjid and cussing and swearing and making noise. It's not necessary. Muslim kids, you see them. And I remember when I was a kid, if we were doing that in the churches, and the reverts who went to church will tell you, if you made noise in church, you would be instructed in a not so polite way to stop it. So lower your voice. You don't have to scream and yell. Be human beings. Act like human beings. We're not crazy. We're not yelling and screaming and making noises and cussing and swearing, inshallah, as Muslims. We have to have that example. There's no need to be arrogant and self-righteous, but righteous is important. So behave like that. That's what Luqman is telling his son. So your duties to Allah, he's informing him of those. And his duties towards his parents, of course, is there. And his duties towards society. When you're dealing with the people, deal with them moderately. Deal with them kindly. Deal with them compassionately. Show them mercy. Because what did Muhammad ﷺ tell us? Ar-Rahimuna yarhamuhum ar-Rahman. Those who are showing mercy on earth, Allah will show them mercy. So be like that. Wrong is wrong, and you have to say so. But there's ways and means to do that without being obnoxious. Good manners are free, and those who have them are priceless. And that's the end of the parenting advice series. Go back through the videos, inshallah, if you want to, and check them out. I am Abu Hafs Abdul Malik Claire, and I really want to shout somebody out, very important, at the end of this video. I wanted to do it at the beginning of the video, but it's Nigella. They're called Nigella Software, I believe. I hope that they're gonna comment on this and share their website with you, because I want them to spell it, and I want them to put their website on the comment section, inshallah. I'm gonna put it up there too, but they're Nigella Software. They're a software company out of India, and they're really helping me. Nigella Software, that's right. And they're really helping me with developing my own website, so we're working on that with them. And they are the sponsors of this particular video. And really shout them out. Go to them, nigellasoft.com, I believe, nigellasoftware.com. I'm going to put it there, inshallah. You'll see it in the description of the video. And in the comment section, I'm going to put it there as well. Please go there, check them out. If you need a website, if you need something, go talk to them, and I'm sure they're going to help you. They've been helping me now for a little while. We've been talking over websites and discussing things. So hopefully the abuhafsa.com website is going to be up and running very, very soon. And I owe it to them. Jazakumullahu khairan, Nigella Software. And they're a startup company out of India. So please go support them, help them out, and share their link with people so that they can get some business, inshallah. You want to support your brothers and your sisters so that they have what they need. And you get rewarded for doing so. So go to them, nigellasoftware.com. I'll put it up there. Jazakumullah khair for watching the series. And take care and stay blessed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.